Hello friends and enemies, welcome to, or back to, happy for now, it's me Isabel here with your Netgalley Check In. So last month we did that whole Netgalley themed vlog that took me 2 months. Fine, it's fine, because I have big updates for you. We saw progress, finally. I feel like for months I've just been steady, like no progress. Not now. Your girl has made progress. Let's talk about where we are now with the stats and where we started before we dive into the books I've recently gotten and what I've read that wasn't in that vlog. First things first, I started at 66% in the last check-in. 66%, y'all. I'm at 70% review ratio now. 70. Like, I'm 10% away from 80. 80 is in sight. I think I could hit 80 by next spring. I don't know if I'll hit it before then, but at least by next spring. I very easily think I will hit 80%. I'm at 392 books approved and 273 feedback sent, which is also fantastic, and I'm so happy about it. And I do have some strategies, which we'll talk about once we talk about all the new books I've gotten and what I've read that wasn't in the vlog. We'll talk about some things I'm tossing around as ideas. So let's dive into all the new books I've gotten, because we've got some 2025 releases in here. Wild. I do not feel like we're there yet, but we are. First up, I got Hers for the Weekend by Helena Greer. I have continued to get her arcs because these are books I'm just never sure about. I don't mean that meanly, but like the Christmas one I read was fine. I still need to read the next one in that series, but this one is a sapphic weekend wedding situation. It just sounds really fun. I love the cover. The cover got me, okay? The cover on all of her books have gotten me. I have to try. I very well may DNF this pretty quickly though, because like I said, the one I've read from Helena Greer was not my favorite, but not my least favorite thing I've ever read either. It was just solidly eh. Then I have Puck and Prejudice. This is the time travel hockey romance. Y'all, this comes out in November. I'm so excited. You are gonna get a vlog where I read this along with some other November releases that I have, I think, because it just has to happen. Next we have A Fire in the Sky. This is the new Sophie Jordan dragon book. I have not only an e-arc, but I also have it physically. I got a physical arc at Steamy Lit, so I need to read this. It's actually not as thick as I thought it would be. It's a pretty like nice sized book. So I think it comes out, it's either out or about to come out. So as soon as it's out, I'm going to try and grab the audio and listen to it, because I'm definitely in a fantasy mood right now. So I feel like it makes sense. I'm very excited. This is Dragon's Romantasy. What more do I need? Then I have Deja Brew, which I already have. Hold on. The irony of this. I have an arc and I have a final copy of this already. I love this series. This one is she's a witch and he's a magician, and they're both like recovering from some life things. She also keeps reliving her October. I'm very excited to read this. The only reason I haven't started already is I'm going to read it in October. Like, it's going to be one of my early reads for the month. And I'm very, very excited. But yeah, it's really funny to me that I already have a finished copy of it. But yeah, I'm very excited for Deja Brew. I have loved this series. If you are looking for a fun read this Halloween time, this fall, that series, you need to be picking it up. It is delivering in the fun, paranormal, contemporary romances. This is just becoming me holding up finished copies I got from the publisher. Next we have Hot Hex Boyfriend by Carly Bloom, which I do really want to pick up. This is about a girl whose whole family like basically didn't know they were witches, but she's been convinced she's a witch. And this guy has had to like kind of watch over her family, and it's their romance when she realizes she is a witch. I love the setup. I love the little frog. I don't know if y'all can see it. That little frog on the cover is so cute with like, and the cat. Listen, it's got like my love language on it, but I'm hoping to read this soon as well, because we are getting into witchy book season. This literally just came out like last week. Then we have Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I got a TikTok of this one, which I didn't know. The hero is based on Danny Phantom, perhaps? I'm even more intrigued. This is a gothic romance with like a twisted manor and a maze and all this fun stuff happening. I'm here for it, to say the least. Then we have Marriage and Masty. This is one that I pre-ordered. I'm really excited to read this. I literally just got my hold in from the library for the audio. I really enjoyed audiobooking these, so I'll probably be reading it in one of my weekly vlogs very soon. This is the finale. This is a Friends to Lovers. I'm excited. I trust Nisha, so I'm very excited for this one. Then we have I'll Have What He's Having. This is one that I went to the launch party for at Steamy Lit, and I'm really excited for. And actually, as of recording, like literally not even 10 minutes before I started, I got the notification that my hold came in on the audio, so I will be listening to it very soon. I'm excited for a contemporary romance that seems very fun. This has like mistaken identity and a chance re-meeting, so I'm here for that intrigue. Next we have Puppets Attract Volume 1. I've already read this. I enjoyed it. It is in that vlog. Same thing for That Beauty is a Tramp Volume 1. I really enjoyed it. It is in the vlog. Those are both really fun. They were on Read Nows. I got This Ravenous Fate on audio by Haley Dennings, also in the vlog. Then we got Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole for the traditional release. I had picked up the audio on Audible already because like I had some credits that I needed to use up. So I got the first audiobook of this. I'm really intrigued. This one sounds very interesting. This is like a world where humans are killed if they have magic, I believe. And I don't know a ton about it because I don't like to know too much going into my romanticises. But I do know it's a really slow burn. So don't worry, I am already aware of that. To the point at which some people have DNF'd like on book 3 because it's such a slow burn. But I'm okay with that. I can deal with that. So we'll see what happens. Then I got Spiral by Bel Cabra. This is one of the first 2025 releases I got. It's staring at me, okay? And the only reason I've not read it is I'm going to do a vlog either the beginning of January or the end of December where I read every 2025 arc I got ahead of time. Because it should only be 3 or 4. Like, I shouldn't be getting a ton of 2025 arcs going into the new year, so we'll see. Then I got Abducted by Aliens, and now I'm trapped in a rom-com by Kimberly Lemming. Berkeley, I deeply appreciate Berkeley these days. They have been approving me for things, and I was so happy to get this. Same thing, it comes out in 2025. We will read it at some point. But that point is not today and it's not tomorrow. But it's on my list. Then we have The Stars Are Dying. I got the audio arc of this because I also got it on Google Play from the publisher. Another romantasy, and on top of getting the audio arc, I have the arc for this whole series. So I have the first and second book in this series in like physical arc form. So actually quite a few of these I have physical arcs of. The vlog coming soon where I read my physical arcs, maybe. I feel like that might need to happen. But this is another romantasy. I'm intrigued. We'll see what I think. I'm going in open-minded. Then, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this one. The only reason I started is, again, I feel like it's a perfect October read. And that is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a physical arc of this. I went up, like, this was funny because I went up to the Bramble booth and I was like, hi, hello. If I buy this book, can I get that arc? And she was like, I got you. And I was like, I deeply appreciate you, lady that works at Bramble. You are fantastic. They were also having a good time. They were dancing back there to the music playing, and we just had a good time talking about books. And I was just like, thank you. So I got a physical of it, and I'm so excited because it looks so stinking cute. Oh my goodness, I'm so pumped. This is literally 2 princes. One is of the Christmas court and one is the Halloween court. What more do you need? I don't need much more, okay? I don't. I'm very excited for this. Next, we have The Serial Killer's Guide to San Francisco. This is one, again, these next 3 audios, yeah, are all ones that I have, like, on my Google Play. So The Serial Killer's Guide to San Francisco, I thought just looked like a fun thriller. It looked up my alley, so I requested it, and I did get it. I'm happy about it. And then I have Twisted Night by Kay Bromberg. I've not read Kay Bromberg in a while. When I saw this, I was like, you've not read Kay Bromberg in a while. Maybe you should try one. So I felt like, why not? Let's try it. And then last but not least, the last thing I've gotten is Sheltering Eves Volume 1. This is a read now from Kodansha, so I picked it up. And I will be reading it very soon. Let's talk about the 4 things I've read. And then some of the stuff I just like read a chapter of and submitted reviews on because I was not vibing. And they're very, very, very old requests. Okay, so A Chorus Rises. I did have an audio arc of this. Back when Netgalley launched audiobooks, you could get some for free. Like, not for free, you just by default could get some. This was one of them, and I did not realize that it was like not a standalone. I don't know why I thought it was a standalone, y'all, but I don't think it is. So I DNF'd it because I want to read book 1 and then I'll read book 2. It's fine. I also read Curvy Girl Summer ×2 because I got an ebook arc and an audio arc of this. So when I read it, I got to submit 2 reviews. That felt great. So that's also why, like, the Google Play ones, I will take the Netgalley widgets because once I listen to them, I go review them. So yeah, I submitted that. Loved it. Such a fun romance. I do wish it was dual POV, but I think for the most part, for a traditionally published Black romance, I'm happy. Then Cross the Line. I loved this F1 romance. It has started my, like, need to read all the F1 books, which I'm, like, kind of dosing out to myself along with hockey books right now to, like, survive life. I'm fine. It's all fine. But Cross the Line was fantastic. If you have it on your radar, I definitely recommend picking it up. I definitely recommend getting it from your library, that if you can. I had so much fun with this book. So much fun with this book. I truly, like, left this book ecstatic for more. This is such a good brother's best friend romance where she is helping him reshape his career via social media because he is not getting the best treatment after how he treated his former assistant / social media manager. And also, like, he just buys her the entire store of macarons because she loves them. Thank you. Yes, please. Grumps, get on it. Grumps is gonna watch one of these. He's gonna be like, so you want me to buy you cookies? I'm gonna be like, yeah, I do. I do need you to buy me macarons. Thank you. Anyways, it's really cute. It's really precious. They find a way that they can still be together without it like infringing on her career in sports social media. And it's just so fun. Also very horny. Very, very horny. Then I read Number Call, Volume 1. This was fine. Nothing too memorable for me. This was just another one that I picked up on Read Now. Sometimes I'll grab some of the mangas and read them quickly to try and boost my numbers a little bit, / have more recent activity. And then, I'm not going to list them all, but I did go through 8 books that I had from pre-2020, tried a chapter or 2, and then just left reviews. I don't want to go through them all because most of them are not books that I'm loving necessarily, and were books that I requested at a time that, like I said, that doesn't really align with my reading now. So like a lot of them were YA. Some of them were books I marked as I'm not going to review this, and I realized I'd read it previously, so I went back and like resubmitted the review, which that is my biggest piece of advice to anyone watching my Netgalley journey. Do not mark books as not interested. Try and read enough to leave a review, because 1, your Netgalley review only lives on Netgalley. It's like you're not required to cross post. But 2, not interested doesn't raise or lower your score. Like it keeps you stagnant, right? Your approved number stays the same. It's not removed. Now, if it was removed from your approved number, that would help, but it doesn't. So I feel like there's no real benefit to marking things as not interested. That's my hot take. But listen, I've been working on it. On that note, I did read I read 10 things for my Netgalley vlog, which I'll link down below if you're curious and you want to watch me go on that journey. We did a little bit of a spinner wheel, we did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of bopping around. It's fine. One of my strategies I think for the rest of the year is going to be, I don't know if it'll be a dedicated vlog, but at least every month 2 arcs, because 2 more arcs for the rest of the year, that's 8 books, and I feel like that's pretty doable. Like two minimum. Generally speaking, I feel like I pick up more than 2, but I think making a conscious effort to pick up 2 arcs a month is a great move for me, along with the fact that like my my Google Play audiobook arcs that I've gotten from both, like I need to just get through those. I don't have a ton. Like I do not have a ton. So I feel like if I can read through those that I also have on Netgalley and just kind of, you know, leave a review and move forward, I would be in great shape. Same thing, like taking advantage of my Penguin Random House audiobook influencer stuff, where I get a book on Netgalley and I can read it on audio there would be fantastic. So yeah, my biggest goal, like I said, two a month the rest of the year, and then in January probably read a ton of more arcs. But I'm also just really enjoying indie books right now, so it's fine. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud of the fact that I've hit 70% finally, and I feel like as I start moving the number up more here, it's going to be more sustainable to keep the number going up, because like I felt like getting to 70 was a hurdle. So maybe by the next check-in I'll be at 72 or 3, maybe higher. I don't know. I haven't done the math, to be honest with you. I know every 4 or so books I go up 1%. I do feel like 80 by spring is very doable for me, and then if I can just get to 85-ish, I'm thrilled. I don't really care about what I have backlogged at that point, because then I can just start keeping, like, moving forward with, like, current year arcs. Because that's what stresses me out now, is, like, I'm not current with current year, so if I start current in 2025, I can stay current. Fingers crossed, that's the goal. Anyways, that is where we're at. Let me know how your Netgalley is going. Have you gotten anything recently that you're just really pumped for? I have, obviously. I've also not been requesting a ton, so that's been nice. Like, that was a good size list, but it wasn't that many. Like, I've had months with a lot more. And if you don't want to do that, you could let me know, like, your Netgalley score if you want. I know we've kind of talked about that in my vlog last time, too. And obviously, if you don't want to do any of that, you can leave me a pumpkin emoji, because do you see these? Do you see these cute kitties reading books in their pumpkins? It's peas. If they had green eyes, it would be peas. But how cute. I wore this out today and I got so many compliments on it, and I was just like, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. It is from Book Babe Designs. If you're wanting it, it might still be available today, and today might be the last day. Do recommend. It's fantastic. Very comfy. But yeah, you can leave me a little kitty or a pumpkin. Either or. Take your pick. I will have links to all the books I just talked about, links to that vlog for you down there, links to my friend anywhere on the internet that I am. And I will catch you all in just a few days. Bye!
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we